play of the game from way down.
True, silence. Rainer getting absolutely
A team wipe.
The living bombs going.
Oh my goodness, the ring. Bombstastico gonna find Rainer.
Yo, what is up? What's been happening? I am your host tonight, Murda. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, we do some casting on occasion. If you've been here before, welcome back. What's been up, man? How's your daughter? We're gonna be having some week 3 action for you tonight. It's Division B West. The teams will be Deviled Keggs, Zen Team, Training Wheels. Arrow in the house. I see B-Train here. If you're also lurking and you're out there, say hello in chat, hang out with these other people. Hopefully we're gonna have a good time with this one. It is a replay cast. It is from week 3. We just got back from our Christmas holiday, where NGS week 8 will be kicking off tonight. But we gotta get some of these replays in, so without further ado, I'm gonna lead us on into game number 1. I think it's gonna be Volskaya Foundry. So hang tight, and I'll introduce these teams in just a moment for you. But we will have Deviled Keggs on the left tonight in the blue. Team Training Wheels will be in the red as we load on in to game number 1. Let's introduce these teams really quick. On the left-hand side, we got VZ playing the Malfurion, Django on Greymane, Ravens playing the Leeming, B-Train on Stitches, and up here in the top lane, that solo squad, it's Rexar and Misha, played by Sir Watson II. They are Deviled Keggs. And over on the right-hand side, their competitors tonight in red, we got E-Day 15 on the ETC. Ouija's going to be playing the Uther, Giggle Schmack on the Orphea, Confused on Sylvanas, and Lompico on the Urel. Make some noise for Team Training Wheels. Alright, so I'm going to lower this. We don't know exactly how long it's going to be, but it'll kind of be there. And then maybe, can I hide this? You know what? You probably can hide it, but let's watch this dance party anyway. A lot of fun happening here in mid lane as Misha and Rexar, of course, heading down to the bottom lane to soak that. But we'll follow the action here at mid as there's a good bit of setup already. You see Raven setting up in this decent spot with the Leeming, able to get some splash damage with that orb started up early. But it's going to be the wave clear first completed by Team Training Wheels, getting them to this top lane first. ETC looking to push them back a bit, as once again Team Training Wheels is going to stay just slightly ahead in the rotations for now. But looking in down bottom, I think this over time is going to start to really favor the Rexar, already down to 50% health as Lompico playing that Urel. Misha being the pest she is, bullying that lane already. Looks like camps are the focus already. Greymane here, Malfurion here. On the other side, it's Sylvanas and Uther. Both teams trying to get those fortification camps down. As the rotations are continuing top and mid, it's Stitches and Leeming up against Orphea and ETC, just tank and mage on each side as those camps are both grabbed by each of our teams. Looks like Uther's going to help support this Urel a bit. He's taking a bit of damage, as we mentioned, from this Misha. Let's show these talents, which we haven't shown quite yet. I was going to wait till we got to level 4, so we had something a bit more interesting to talk about. But not too much so far. Looks like it will be a globe quest for Stitches. Maybe the most fun talent I see out there for B-Train. Now finally some pressure here in the top. Hook not going to connect that time from Stitches, but the orb will from Raven Eggs. Right into the face of 3 heroes on Team Training Wheels. They're going to start retreating back and soaking up the level 4s, and here they are. Level 4 for both sides at the same time. Now ETC taking a look at the support camp, making sure no one's on it. Yeah, really not too much in terms of fighting happening yet in this one. 0-0 is our kill count. Neither side playing aggressive except this Misha. I love it. Really pushing Lompico back, and Urel having to play passive, but really not mattering with the new XP changes. The XP globes are well within reach, especially when she can hop in and out. So it'll be whoever gets the first kill in this rotation. Stitches looking for it, obviously. Will B-Train ever be able to land one, or is he just going to continue to soak up these waves, get these globes now at 9 stacks on Hungry for More? At 15, we'll gain that 5% speed boost. Both sides now looking at these siege camps, and looks like it'll be Team Training Wheels slightly ahead of Deviled Keggs as control point A active now on the middle side of our map. Bottom lane, still Rexar, still Urel. Not too much has changed here, as Team Training Wheels will be able to set up first on the point, already getting themselves up to about 5% channeled. Top lane is going to be pushed out, though, now by Deviled Keggs. They're going to clear out the siege camp on the opposite side, maybe giving them room to work on the support camp. But this rotation up to the top, pretty strong from Team Training Wheels. They don't find the hook again with the stitches. So that's just going to be cleared up on both sides, but does it mean Deviled Keggs will be able to get position onto the point? Looks like Uther leaving it will signal that is exactly what Team Training Wheels is willing to do. 57% the total channel. Now both our sides are at level 7. It's Urel walking on in, but without a team, not too much Lampico can do for now. There is a fortification camp here available on the left side for Deviled Keggs. They're going to send Greymane and Malfurion over. Li Ming nearby. See if Raven wants to help him out at all, or just maybe help out up against this Urel in the bottom lane, as Rexar had to go back to base. Sir Watson on his way back. So position on the point back over to Team Training Wheels, as now they're getting their sights onto their own fortification camp. Here comes Orphea to help out Sylvanas. This might be our first battle finally. 8-7 is the level count, as ETC getting hooked. Ide now getting charged over by Misha, and the CC combo working that time for Deviled Keggs. They get the first kill of the game. That is first blood, and it does belong to our Greymane player. That's Django. A little bit of room now for Raven to throw some of these orbs at this front wall as the hook lands. There's the roots as well. Is there any more follow-up? Is there enough damage? Yeah, Greymane's all you're going to need. This burst comp from Deviled Keggs with the Greymane and Li Ming. The moment you land the hook, you get the roots underneath it from VZ like that. It's going to be free kills. And probably only gets better from here. We'll see what Greymane wants to pick at 10, whether it's the Cursed Bullet or the Go for the Throat. But it's just going to help the burst combo out for Deviled Keggs. And so far, the 2-0 lead. Slight XP advantage as well, and their first Triglav Protector of the game. These Keggs are looking pretty good, baby. Front wall in trouble. Both the turrets down, and the rotation's going to happen now from Li Ming, the pilot, inside this Triglav, along with Malfurion as the gunner. Top wave's got to be cleared out. Stitches and Greymane here trying to push that forward as the Triglav moving onto this wall. Going to get that laser in between the tower and the well, as the minigun trying to take that well out. They will get it. Tower down as well. Here comes that minion wave. Going to give enough room now for Greymane to help finish off this other tower, and Deviled Keggs get exactly what they wanted. 2 walls out of this Triglav Protector, as Malfurion willing to pop on out early. Li Ming with 20 seconds left, still going to play a little bit of pilot for Deviled Keggs. Power Glove going to push Uther back, but that's just about it. 10 seconds remaining. 8% health, as another hook going to whiff from Mr. B-Train. Rexar and Urel doing a good job during that objective, trying to get the double soak going. But now with that objective expired, they're willing to head on to the bottom lane and just resume duties here. Double globe there for Rexar, going to be big to help negate some of that mana gain from Urel, who's once again, I think, on the lower half of the exchange here is Lampico. A lot of free channels there. Oh no. Oh no, what happened? I almost feel like we need to rewind. We completely missed it, but ETC is dead. But his Team Training Wheels walking away with a biotic emitter, which might make a difference later on. Control point B up next in the top side of the map. And that'll be another fortification camp turret for Deviled Keggs. Now holding on to 2. No, Gigglesmack has 1. Confused has the other. Okay, so it is an item advantage right now for Team Training Wheels. But here comes Deviled Keggs trying to play aggressive on this enemy fortification camp. Or if you're going to rotate in from the top side. But Li Ming right in her face along with Malfurion. Gigglesmack's got to be careful. And not going to be enough room to walk in. B-Train able to grab that turret away. But they used one of their own in the process, trying to zone away that camp. So what's the trade worth? That you guys at home, you can decide. B-Train saying it was a Gorge that got the kill onto ETC. Apologies for missing that one. Top lane's got to be cleared up now. Stitch is sitting at 26 globes, 4 away from that second stack. And we're only 8 minutes in here on Volskaya Foundry, so the double soak is strong, baby. I mean, there's potential 2 more globes right here if they let these minions kill that mage. Don't know if they will end up doing that, so they just grab the 1 and just hopefully can find themselves another up top. Here comes a 4-man rotation now from Deviled Keggs. Just ETC is here. First bullet will land on E-Day. He's got to play careful. Bottom lane gank is good onto Rexar, though. He was pretty deep, apparently, all the way back here on the bottom side of the map around control point C. So it looks like it'll be a bit of a trade out. Sylvanas is here. I'd love to see Team Training Wheels push in, knowing where Deviled Keggs is. All 4 heroes just showed on the map up top. So here they do go. They still have 2 of these turrets as well in case anyone comes and a fight happens, but with ETC and Yrel at mid, they see where Stitches is at. He's still just hungry for globes. It's like, I don't care about bottom lane. You guys do that. I'm double soaking. I'm getting all the globes now at 30 stacks on Hungry for more. It's going to be pretty fast. Psychic in the house. Welcome, my dear friend. There's a hook. Does hit onto Sylvanas. We caught the action on that one. Is there a Haunting Wave to get out of this? They're going to need some sort of help. There is that Haunting Wave. And gets a heal from Uther as well. Confused going to live for now 20. It went all the way down to 6, I think. Wow. Ouija with just enough armor provided to that Sylvanas. Confused going to survive. Psychic in chat just had cheered for Confused, so I'm sure you're going to be a bit happy to see her survive that one. That means it's still 3-1 on our kill count. 2 belonging to Greymane, 1 for Li-Ming, and 1 on the other side for Sylvanas as we head into control point B. Hook's gonna whiff that time again. Did we... I guess we gotta wait a bit. We'll see. But we do have a nice slam build. Last rate picked up at 13 by B-Train. And the aggression now on the front line, feeling strong. A lot of extra health. There's a hook attempt. Not going to hit that time. Roots went down, but not going to do too much except hold ETC back for an extra moment. Still on the point is Rexar. Misha playing bully up front, and 61% the channel. Yrel still at mid, trying to push some lanes up. They're going to have to make their move soon. ETC on the front. Here comes Yrel. Still holding on to a biotic emitter. Here they come. Yrel jumping in first. They're going to see this Misha start targeting her down. Very low health, but gets a bit of help from the E from Rexar, and Misha's going to survive. There's the Gorge. It's on Yrel. She can't Ardent Defender through this. Silence comes out, but a bit early from VZ, so Ardent Defender will keep Lumpico alive. Follow-up hook not going to connect. Yrel hopping away, and now Deviled Keggs feeling a bit bad after 2 missed kills on these Gorges, which have been money from B-Train, but the CC chain not as good as the B-Train. Almost getting a reset Sleeming, but still nothing. Yrel's the one who's low without Ardent Defender, has to manually walk on out, still surviving as the biotic emitter was played, and the health bars are back up. A little bit of help from Uther as well, but I don't think they can move back in. They can't. And that's going to be the second objective of the game for Deviled Keggs, as they're able to get just enough, not a kill, but just enough in the fight to scare away Team Training Wheels. So with top already down, mid already in trouble, Wall's been missing there since the first objective. Here comes Li-Ming and Malfurion once again, and they're going to charge right on into this mid fort. Sitting very low in a minion wave here as well. Second structure of the game is down in favor of Deviled Keggs. B-Train playing up front, gonna get that power slide right on top. Follow-up stun from Uther. But he's so sturdy. There's no percentage damage available. Yeah, that's not percentage damage. Okay. Just checking. This Stitch is gonna be hard to kill. Another Wall in trouble, though. 20 seconds remaining, 40% health. Wall's going to be down. Ouija now getting hooked back, and Uther's going to be a quick and easy kill for Deviled Keggs. Still with time inside this objective. Might be able to get this structure down. Looks like they certainly will. All of the outer forts now down, and catapults will be spawning in each lane. Still nothing destroyed on the opposite side. As Lumpico trying to get all the XP they can. They do reach level 16, but without their Uther, no support on the map. It's going to be a free camp taken away by B-Train and crew. Deviled Keggs going to start restocking the arsenal a bit. There's also a support camp available right above them here at the mid lane. And I think they just saw Urel, so they have an idea of where their opponents are at. There's going to be a hook and Roots. Ide in trouble, but gets some of his own armor. As the Cursed Bullet gonna whip, here comes Misha, setting up the Gorge from Stitches. Gonna drop Ide all the way back here inside of Deviled Keg's team, but still no kill. The orb hits, but plenty of armor, stacking up nicely with the Uther and the ETC, and Ide able to survive once again, but space created, that's all they need, and the support cans can be wide open here for Deviled Kegs to once again work on these items. Who's gonna hold it this time? Looks like it'll be Leeming. One more globe now for Stitches to hit that third rank of Hungry for More. And there it is. B-Train extra speedy now. Hook. Ooh, a long one. Picking up that fishing hook at 16, which is what I was hoping we'd see. Needs a little bit of help. And the extra distance might be just what he's looking for. Rexar feeling a bit unsafe in the bottom lane and a back on up. Smart in the bottom lane. But all Deviled Kegs want is that long fishing hook. The Gorge just now coming back online. So expect some throws into the dark by B-Train as they find themselves another turret. The other one 52 seconds until it respawns. There's really not much available on the map. Rexar willing to play a bit further out, knowing where these opponents are. Sylvanas, Orpheus showing up top, maybe going to try to push in this wave, but they haven't found an opportunity all game long. Here's Confused looking for it, but Stitches so fast with that extra speed, walks right on in. Here's the Roots this time with the silence, and Sylvanas is mincemeat inside that top lane fort of Deviled Kegs. No way to get out that time. Haunting Wave was good on the first attempt, but that second one, they expected it. The silence was ready, the Roots were ready. Now pinging for more at mid. Is that hook ready to go? B-Train looking for the slam to slow down Uther. Long hook, not going to quite connect. That's going to be it, but we do have level 20s picked up before the objective for Deviled Kegs, which is going to mean easily can take over the beginning portion, at least, of Control Point C. Get that channel time started up. They can try to invade this camp as well, which just now respawned. 4 seconds until Capture Point C is ready. And it's going to be Rexar back on the point. Misha staying in the lane, getting that XP as the rest of the squad looking at this fortification camp wide open. VZ, the only one without an item here. Does Malfurion realize it? Didn't quite realize it, but goes back and does pick it up. Top lane, this is the first real siege opportunity of the game for Team Training Wheels, but they're giving up a whole lot, and Deviled Kegs, they recognize it. They immediately hop onto this bottom keep wall. They almost take out the turret, but it's going to survive on a thread, but they don't really care because their real goal is picking up this third Triglav of the game, and they have a huge advantage. Still no level 20s for Team Training Wheels. They're trying to get everything they can. They're going to try to get the siege camp first. Urel's going to try to find some XP at mid, but they're definitely not getting down to Control Point C in time, and it looks like a full concede. They'll go ahead and pick up this support camp as a consolation prize. Here comes Triglav number 3, though. Looks like Li Ming being called back. Malfurion in the gunner seat, as up front it's already Stitches here with Greymane. 51 stacks now on the big boy. Defense back at base, also rotating in from the top is Uther and Urel, but on the keep, Stitches up front. Something just happened. We just got a raid of 6 from Mark Zombie. Welcome, my friends. We are live right now, no delay, as we're replay casting a week 3 matchup between Deviled Kegs and Team Training Wheels. First keep of the game down there. 17 minutes in on Volskaya as the Ardent Defender. The only thing keeping Urel alive was a good cursed blow it from Greymane, but not quite enough to finish off Urel. And everyone from Team Training Wheels appears to be able to survive this, but will they be able to play defense onto this core? They just got their level 20 talents. Watch them clicking in at the bottom of your screen. There's the biotic emitter being dropped early by Urel, but she needs it low on health. Gets a little bit of help from Uther as ETC trying to push back this Greymane. He's the focused target. He can't stay alive as the mosh pit's going to land on him. Here's the follow-up from Orphea. And the claw is taking down Greymane, but I don't think it matters because 9% on the core. And Deviled Keggs will be able to walk away with game number 1. Alright, so let's look at this match summary brought to you by Nexus Gaming Series. Hopefully you guys enjoyed Game 1. I don't know who wins this matchup, but based on the performance there in Game 1, I gotta think Deviled Keggs are looking like a favorite so far. Django! 34k hero damage. They didn't need a lot of kills, only end up getting 2 from each of their assassins. But the constant pressure provided by all 3 of the objectives on Volskaya Foundry, enough for Deviled Keggs to take the victory. Here's our talent screen before we move on to our second game of this replay cast. Didn't quite get the level 20s clicked in by Yrel and Sylvanas, as they had to play defense on the core quickly. I guess not enough time to really think through the talent choice, but nonetheless, that's it for game number 1. Deviled Keggs, and I guess I can update this, will be on top 1-0. This button, here we go. Alright, so let's pop on out of this replay, and I will get us set up into our second one. Mark a W down for Deviled Keggs. And I guess I can write Volskaya. Alright, game 2. Teams still look good. Looks like we're going to have a Nubarak. We got Greymane. It's Malfurion. Ooh, they're able to get their Rexar again. Alarak. And that will be Deviled Keggs. On the other side, we see Yrel again. Sylvanas again. Hanzo. ETC again. And Anduin. And we're playing on Towers of Doom. Alright. So I'm loading on in. Zul Rule says, I wonder who will win. Easy. Thinking here. Thinking. Boop, 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 boop. Game number 2. Welcome. Alright, so let's quickly hit Yep, there we go. Alright, let's reintroduce these players for our second map of this replay cast. B-Train. Once again on tank, this time playing a Nubarak. VZ once again gets the Malfurion pick. Sir Watson once again gets the Rexar pick. We have Django once again on the Greymane. And the last selection will be Alarak, played by Ravenex. Make some noise. They are Deviled Keggs. On the right side, once again, we got E-Day 15 on ETC. Lampico playing the Yrel. Ouija switching over to Anduin. And, excuse me, that's Gigglesmack on the Anduin. Wait, who? No, that's Gigglesmack on Hanzo. I thought that was a Anduin boy haircut. But Hanzo just looking cute. Excuse me, Gigglesmack on the Hanzo. And the last pick is Confused on the Sylvanas. They are Team Training Wheels. Another dance party, another day. If you followed along during Nexus Edge in Season 7, while they were still counting things like dances and B-steps and all those fun stats, this was a top-leading team with the top-leading player. In fact, our MVP of Season 7, B-Train, he's here in the house, dropping the hearts and some friendly banter in chat. You always love to see that. It is going to be the same matchup in our solo lane here in game number 2. It's Rexar. It is Yrel for the second time. Maybe Lampico picking up a few lessons from the first time. Learning a bit how Sir Watson wants to play this hero and how Misha wants to just jump all over her. But I don't think much is going to change in that matchup, so this time we're going to really try to follow the action here in the 4-man a bit more. Both sides starting to look at their siege camps, but it's going to be a little bit quicker, I believe, by Team Training Wheels. Sylvanas here, the Anduin in support. Oh, but wow, Greymane, too strong. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put my foot in my mouth, as that was very quick merc camping, as a very deep burrow charge in from a Nubarak. The very tippy tip with the follow-up impale. Very well done. Picking up first blood there at mid. Our deviled Keggs now going to rotate down. They still have their sappers here. They didn't get killed yet. Maybe one of them is going to go down. But I think Anubrak gets here in time to save the other two. And they'll be able to pressure in onto this bottom wall now as Hanzo respawning all the way back at base. Looks like he might be running towards the top side of the map, or no, just heading to mid. So let's see if these sappers can't connect onto the wall. Anduin leading off with that, what is that thing called? Condemn? No. Chastise, that's it. I got it. Took an extra minute, but, you know, I got it. Looking for Hanzo again. Raven X pulling him back. There's the follow-up arrow charge, and once again, Hanzo unable to walk into this lane. Can't do it by himself. Gonna need the help of his tank, perhaps the help of a support. But Hanzo not able to do it by himself thus far. The displacement from Alarak, the stun combo from Anubarak. All these racks. Triple altars are spawning, and it's a bottom lane advantage as Sylvanas getting pulled back once again. And this Alarak pick looking very comfortable so far here on Towers of Doom. Ide trying to get in there, but I don't think he gets through to Malfurion this time. BZ gonna pick it up with ease. As the top side's gonna be traded out by Yrel and Rexar, will be a 4-shot advantage for Deviled Keggs moving through our first objective, and they do have a slight XP lead afforded to them by those 2 kills onto the Hanzo. It's Yrel at mid. That time Burrow Charge not going to be good. And there's level 7 picked up by Deviled Keggs as we get a follow. It is Beowulf04. Welcome if it's your first time here. Thanks for joining us. Here's another good Burrow Charge. B-Train looking for something. Not going to quite find it. There is a great insane power slide by Ide15, keeping Anubarak in the right spot, and Hanzo able to pick up the first kill of the game for Team Training Wheels. But you have to credit Ide on that one. Beautifully done, protecting himself and finding the CC at the same time with that ETC power slide. Beautiful kill there for Team Training Wheels as they're able to use that kill, setting up an advantage, invading in onto this enemy sapper camp. They're going to be able to take it away. Yrel coming down in support, just making sure that no one gonna walk in and disrupt any of that action. But I don't think these push in. Great counter siege by Greymane. Alarak in trouble though. Armor reduction, and yes, they will find the kill. Who picked that one up? Is it? Yeah. Okay, there it is. Sharpened arrowheads. The selection to go with redemption for Hanzo, going with the auto attack build. Help get the kill there on Alarak. Second of the game now for the big boy. Looking good so far is Giggleshmack captaining this squad once again, coming back from a bit of a break during Season 7, but picking up here in Division B West with the remainders of this Team Training Wheels squad. Desperately trying to find a Game 2 victory here after losing on Volskaya Foundry. Will they be able to get any of the opposing altars throughout this one? So far, just able to trade away altars on the top side on first of our first 2 phases. Sappers were picked up in the bottom lane, but no offense with it. So free clear here for Greymane and Anubarak. Django maybe in trouble, is going to have to leap away. There he goes. Just one sapper remains. Anubarak able to just tap it away. Just to give it a little tappy-tappy. And now we're starting to think about level 10 talents just around the corner for Deviled Keggs. Rexar finding plenty of XP up top. Can we show you guys that total? I think we can. Where is it? Is it on this one? Here we go. Yrel in the lead right now, ahead by 200 XP. Lampico getting a much better job done here in Game 2. Able to find some of these rotations towards mid. Here you see picking up some of this XP that the rest of the team not able to get, as they're sieging in with Sylvanas in the bottom lane. Something we didn't see too much of in game number 1, but perhaps realizing that and trying to take a bit more of advantage here in game number 2 with that Sylvanas. Level 10's picked up first though for Deviled Keggs, but just around the corner, and there they go for Team Training Wheels. Cocoon, Cursed Bullet, Twilight Dream, Boars, and Discord, Counter-Strike, almost called it Discord Strike. And it's going to be the Silence and the Dragon's Arrow. So double arrows for Sylvanas and Hanzo. Go with that Ardent Defender again, Mosh Pit, and Light Bomb from Anduin. Objective phase number 3 will be double altars on the bottom side of the map. Gigglesmack almost in trouble, but the Discord Strike miss. He's able to use natural agility over the wall, but inside the cocoon is ETC. But maybe the one hero they don't mind seeing in there, able to get some armor, and just like that, power sliding on out. So heroics have been used so far for Deviled Keggs, but there's a big one on the other side for Team Training Wheels. Still holding on to that mosh pit is E-Day15, but needs a bit of supporting and can't do it in the sights of Alarak. Here it comes, though. Doesn't rip it. Had 3 inside the grasp of that power slide, but no mosh pit coming out from E-Day15. I guess not wanting to pull the trigger without the Sylvanas, but either way, looks like it'll be at least one of these for Deviled Keggs. Is it 2? Ooh, Sonic Arrow there, not there in time. Hanzo going to pay for it as well, and 2 more altars picked up by Deviled Keggs. Now giving them a 12-shot lead, opportunity to push in and invade on this enemy sapper camp. Rexar back to duties, double soaking along with Yrel on the other side. This is a huge advantage set up, especially if they're able to get through this bottom fort in any capacity. Could be the beginning of the end right here. Sapper 1 going to connect, Sapper 2 hit nothing. What is going on with these sappers still running around? I can't figure it out. He can't figure it out. We don't know what's going on with these sappers, but either way, they get through the wall. About all they could have hoped for, as the 4-man defense is here, and they're still without their level 13 talents, just around the corner at 12.5 right now. Dropping back onto their siege camp. Team Training Wheels got to know this their last chance, at least for a moment, to take a fight on even talents, but they're not willing, once again, to pull the trigger. Seeing that bear walking down on the bottom side of the map. Didn't want to take the 5v4, but they might be stuck here with ETC now, having to get that light bomb in an escape. Anduin inside the cocoon quickly popped out. But we haven't been able to see E-Day15 find any sort of mosh pit yet. It's just been the poke, and the poke from the Alarak on the other side, keeping him worried. The Discord Strike's too good, and you see him pulling him back every time. Here comes Yrel. 5 heroes here from Team Training Wheels with the bottom side altar spawning in 8 seconds. Deep burrow charge, not going to land. The stun is good on top of a Nubarak, but Cursed Bullet taking down ETC with the help of some beetles, it looked like. Now confused in trouble, so Vaughn is trying to walk away, and Haunting Wave barely gets her out. That Discord Strike was landing right as she used it, but she survives. 13s are here. 1 sapper still standing here, pushing in along with a Nubarak. Deep burrow charge. Sylvanas in trouble, pulled back by that telekinesis, and Discord Strike able to get the 6th kill of the game for Deviled Keggs, and they're going to be able to get this fort as well. First structure taken over, and we're before the 10-minute mark. 32-16 is our core count. As they're trying to get kills beyond the death zone, they find Hanzo, putting his redemption stacks all the way back to 6. So a lot of costly deaths. We'll look at this right now. 4 on the board for Hanzo. 3 kills for Alarak, 2 for Greymane, 2 for a Nubarak. Deviled Keggs in full pressure mode now with mid-fort under their scopes right now. Nubarak able to walk in with that pseudo black arrows with the beetles. They soak up so much of these shots that it's basically like having Sylvanas on your team. And very easily so will be able to take away that middle fort. Bottom side being recaptured by Team Training Wheels, but here come Deviled Keggs. They're looking at the camp first, still without 16. Maybe Team Training Wheels willing to play aggressive, but not enough time now. 16s are grabbed. Here comes that sapper camp. And it should be able to charge in onto this fort. I can't tell. I think they might walk past it. Depends on this minion wave. If they stall this here, looks like B-Train smartly stalling it. Knowing the situation, knowing they want those sappers to hit onto the fort. Here comes the fight. Discord Strike hit ETZ, but he didn't get silenced, it looked like. Ardent Defender popped by Yrel. She's going to be alive as the cocoon on the backside can help finish off a Nubarak. Very well done by Team Training Wheels. Going to be able to keep this bottom side dream alive, but up top, look at Rexar sneaking away the enemy side. Should be able to run to the other side, but Yrel running there quicker. Lumpico is here. Sir Watson should know this. Does see Anduin at least. Here comes Misha trying to find the interrupt on Yrel. Gets it. as the rest of the team is here now. Misha has to back up. Limpico still trying to channel, but can't get the job done. Oh my god. Ravenex. Full combo to the face of Hanzo. He's on his ass for the 5th time tonight. BZ trying to get this channel off. Still in control of that extra structure at mid. Will be 5 shots heading into the core. Setting team training wheels now down to 6. Still with an advantage on the talent. The talent side here is Devil Keggs, but they can't make a defense at mid. A little bit too late. Do they want to try pressuring bottom again? I think that's the play if I'm playing. Just ETC here for now. Zappers still are in the lane. 1 gonna run. 2 and 3 gonna run. And they regain control of the bottom keep. Actually, right there, you see them upgrading from forts to keeps. If they would have held off a second longer, I think they get a bit more XP. There is still XP given here on Towers of Doom for structures, unlike the other maps. Yeah, but what are you going to do? B-Train looking for something, finds ETC. Still no turnaround. If he did right here, he has a chance at a 4-man Maj in this choke point, but a little scared. I don't know. What else? Is it mean to say scared? E-Day looking scared, though. Hasn't really wanted to play with the mosh pit all game long. And all these stacked up heroes, like, I just see opportunity, but so many interrupts available. Of course, you have the silence from Malfurion. You got the silence from the Alarak, along with the stuns combo from Anubrak. It's a hard prospect for ETC, but you still gotta take the chance. You still gotta look for something. And sometimes just the threat of the mosh pit better than the mosh pit itself. Does he get out of this one? I guess he does. Cocoon can be played on the Anduin. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ouija, 34 health. ETC tried walking in, but it was just way too late. They get the kill. The double kill, in fact. ETC, Anduin both down. Rexar channeling on the bottom, but if they get one more structure, if he holds this, okay. Yeah, they just want sappers. Or do they want boss? I think boss is the play. You got 2 heroes down. 1 shot from getting the win. Ginkle Schmack. Ooh, can he get away? Not today. That'll be 3 heroes down now. An opportunity to close out the set. Here come Devil Keggs working on the Headless Horseman. Just confused here. Now Yarel, played by Limpico, going to try something out. But without Sylvanas, I don't think there's much going to happen. Falling low is his boss. 20% health. Think that's the beginning of the end, and Limpico even knows it. GG. Good set. But game number 2 and the domination are going to be handed over to Deviled Keggs. Oh, there's the core. So let's take a look at this match summary brought to you by Nexus Gaming Series. I think chat goes away after so long. I don't know. There it goes. All right. So talent screen first. Didn't quite reach level 20 for either side, but plenty of action. B-Train with the globes again. Worked in game 1. Why not game 2? Plenty of stacks for Alarak. He got the 144 there. I don't think he died, did he? 1 death. But still, our MVP, I think, I'll say it. MVP of game 2 will be handed over to Ravenex. Congratulations. And big congratulations. Deviled Keggs coming out with a big win in this replay cast. Let's flip on over to the standings and see where they fit into Division B West after this one. Can I pull it up on the screen? I don't think I can, but I'm going to look at it here. Deviled Keggs currently 3 dominations. Just 1 map lost all season long. So they're sitting in 2nd place, tied with Phoenix Rising Onyx. And 1 point behind You Are Not Alone. So Division B West, a lot of front runners so far. You Are Not Alone, 4 dominations here in the early portion of Season 8. And then Deviled Keggs and Phoenix Rising Onyx right behind them with 3 dominations. Who's going to stop these teams? It's not going to be any regen teams. None of them are playing in Division B West. So maybe if you're out there, maybe you're a member of like Lurk Patrol, Who Knows Gaming, Roll1 Esports, sitting there in the middle portion of this division right now. good luck playing against these squads. If you haven't played against all 3 of them yet, you got to be looking for wins against those teams because they are looking good. The other thing looking good, you guys in chat, thanks for being here for this replay cast. I was trying to warm up a bit. Didn't do any casting last week away for the holiday, and we will be casting later on tonight. We have... Let me make sure I don't get this wrong, because I frequently do. But it's going to be Regen Phoenix versus Party Time, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, right back here, twitch.tv/MurdaRG. Do want to say if you are new to the channel and haven't already followed, please hit the follow button here on Twitch. If you're watching this in the future, a replay of the replay over on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. Every time you guys do that, it doesn't have to be me. Any of the NGS casters and people help bringing content for this community. Just hit the follow buttons on these channels. It goes a long way in helping the algorithms out, getting more viewers in, and ultimately more support for you teams while you're playing. So please consider hitting that follow button. And end of my public service announcement. I'll be back tonight, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, right here for more Nexus Gaming Series. I've been Murda, you've been Chat, and I will see you guys later.